There's a snake in my boot. Whoa. Ooh. Seems kind of angry. Oh, help me! Ah, tell Buzz my story!
Do you hear that? Do you hear the car alarm? That has been going off for about 15 minutes now. This is crazy! Is like the person at work and didn't take a car? Like, did they take transit or something? I don't get it. So I've been listening to podcasts on a very high level to drown that out. Good morning! Isn't it a great morning? It is 8:30 in the morning and someone's car alarm is off. It's in the street behind us. I can only imagine what the neighbors are feeling. I hope they're all at work. I really do, because that could drive a person crazy. Someone's being a crazy boy. He's just being crazy. Crazy. Crazy baby. Whoa. Yeah? Uh-huh. What? I had to actually replace his water bottle. Oh, don't want to take that down. Sorry. His water bottle with that phone, because if I can speak English, when I give him the water bottle, he won't do anything else but sit and play with the water bottle and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. Like, he doesn't have an off switch when it comes to his water bottle. So I had to kind of switch it out so he didn't get sick, because he actually spit up yesterday, but it was mostly water. So I want to keep it on hand. I'd like for him to always know that he can have, if he wants water, he can have it at any point, and there will always be a bottle of water within reach, so he's not asking for juice and stuff all the time. But I have a bottle of water with me all the time, so it's the same thing, and he just stays hydrated. But sometimes he gets carried away with it, and then there's water everywhere, and then sometimes he drinks way too much, and then he gets full. And anyway, he's having a good time though, aren't ya? Having a good time? It's a good time. Mommy's talking funny today. So we had a massive windstorm last night. I think most of southern Ontario, at least the east to central part of southern Ontario, got this massive windstorm last night. We lucked out, we did not lose power, but a lot of people did. And now we have a ton of leaves in our backyard to get rid of. It might be a good time to break open the leaf blower that we were given for our wedding. It's kind of gloomy out there though. I really wanted to go to a walk for a walk to Starbucks to get a skinny peppermint mocha, because it's like my favorite thing ever. But Q has to go down for a nap in about 20 minutes. I really don't need one. I might just make one here. I don't know. What do you think? Should we just make one at home? Save some money? It's not always the same. I just want, like, I think if I just have like a Starbucks cup, like a reusable one, I could just put coffee in it and feel like I spent $500 at Starbucks a day, right? But not. I think it's just mind over matter. Or you can get the syrups too. I wonder where you can get the syrup. Yeah, I think you can get like coffee syrups and stuff at Costco, right? We've got some tea. We've got some apple with PB. We have some water. We have a baby crying. It's nap time and time for me to get to work. Someone just woke up not happy at all. I mean, when he wakes up, he kind of lets out a cry, right? But like he's just been screaming, like I wound up running upstairs to get him because he just sounding ridiculous. How you doing, baby? You doing better? Maybe it's because he stinks really bad. Are you stinky? Are you stinky? Should we try this again? I tried to put him down and change his diapers. Did not work very well.
Why, he's just a runt, said one elf. He poked a friend and giggled.
That's not very nice.
He's smaller than I am, said another,
He stuck out his tongue.
Yeah.
and absolutely useless, said a third. Santa should send him away.
Yeah, mean elves. North Pole. Alistair blinked his eyes quickly so he wouldn't cry. I don't belong here, he said. I'm so little even Santa won't like me. Then he pushed through the crowd and ran from the room. But Santa won't send me away, said Alistair, because he will never see me. Aww. That little guy with a beard. Nicholas, indeed, said a grumpy elf who was busily swinging a pitchfork. He's up in the big house. Now go away. I have work to do. The big house, thought Alistair, but that's where Santa lives. Nicholas must be sick. He must be very sick if he's staying with Santa. And the thought of his friend in that big scary house sent Alistair scurrying home to the safety of his bed. That's not a way to deal with problems. But he didn't sleep, no kidding.
Height is not the worst thing Alistair's dealing with here. Real social anxiety. My friend's in trouble, I better hide in my bed.
Come inside and talk to me. And before Alistair could say a word, his friend had hoisted him up to his shoulders and begun walking toward the house. No, no, Alistair cried. I can't go in there. Put me down. Jeez, he's frightened. And he wiggled and squirmed so much that the old elf did.
The littlest panic attack, starring Alistair.
A special job? Asked Alistair. For me? Exactly right, said Nicholas. You're coming with me this year and when I make my deliveries. Deliveries? Said Alistair. The toys! The toys to the children on Christmas Eve, said Nicholas.
No, this is the big ending.
No,
What are
you gotta
doing?
listen!
Quentin,
It's almost done!
don't you see where this is going?
Do you know who Nicholas is? I'm freaking out! I'm freaking out here!
The voice getting really high.
Well, do I continue?
Yeah, you got.
Okay.
You got to read the
The
last
toys to the children on Christmas Eve, said Nicholas. You see, it's a long trip, and I get lonely. Whoa! Wrong book.
This vlog's getting PG all of a sudden.
But you could come with me, Alistair. You're so small. You'll fit in the sleigh. Well, if he's not paying attention, we're gonna have fun with it. And you could tell me stories, and we could sing songs just like we do in the reindeer pen.
I have a bottle of Chardonnay we could drink together.
Oh, Santa! Oh. Alistair's mouth dropped open. His eyes got big and round. Then you're Santa Claus. His friend bowed, also known as Saint Nicholas. Alistair began to back away.
I've heard about you.
Then he stopped and grinned. But I'm not afraid of you. I'm glad, said the old elf. Will you come with me on Christmas Eve? Oh, yes, said Alistair. That's exactly what he did. And it was the best Christmas Eve Alistair, or Santa, ever had. Naughty. Well, we thought it was a fun book.
You need to drink the bottle and go to sleep. Good night, Sunny boy.
Hey guys! So, haven't really vlogged today, but I am free of the house. I do not have a child with me. He is at home. I've got my first of not many, I promise, skinny peppermint mochas from Starbucks is my very favorite drink from Starbucks, and I am on my way to get my hair cut. I may or may not be coming back to going back to the house and then going out for date night, or I just might be spending the whole day out childless. Oh my gosh, I miss my baby already, but I need this so badly. And it is snowing, as you can tell, and I feel great, and I can't wait to get my hair cut. Yee!
Hey, party people. Somebody is being a bit of a bucket of fuss. No, it's not me. It's this guy. What's the malfunction, kiddo? I call this the Clark Kent outfit. Business casual with a bit of Superman poking through. Oh, look, there's more superheroes. They're covering me. Ah, it's an infestation. They're all over my legs. Ah! I think you're just tired. It's nap time. If you're always on daddy, you're never gonna walk on your own. Meh. What is that? I'm trying to balance it on the couch. It's not working. Maybe if we put it there? Maybe like that? Say hello. Say hello. Oh dear. So that's the status update right now. A bit of a fussy baby. More than a bit. Less than, I was gonna say less than a lot, but that doesn't sound very good. What's happening? What's happening? What's going on here? There is no crying in the Super Smith Show! There's no crying in the Super Smith Show! Went for a nap, but he's still really needy. I don't mind holding him, but he's just like, he's upset the entire time unless he's being held. What's going on? I know you're having a bit of a reaction in your posterior, and we're wondering if maybe it's yogurt. Therese sleuthed that out. The last time his tush was a little red, it was yogurt, so we're gonna hold off for a few days and then give him a tiny bit, almost like a human experiment. And if that's what it is, we'll just not give him yogurt anymore. Because nobody wants their bum to hurt. No way. No way, Jose. Okay, we're going up. Now what? Now what? You got me. What do you want? Is this all you wanted? It's very sweet. And I love you. And you're making Daddy very strong by making him lift you up and down. I'm playing the dangerous game of letting Quentin sit on the bed. Because every once in a while, he just likes to flop over and laugh. Because he hasn't really had he's slipped down as he's tried to stand up and fallen on the ground a few times, but he hasn't had a big fall yet, so I don't think he's scared of it. I've been protecting you too much. So let's encourage you falling over, I guess is what I'm doing. A+. Okay, you're going to Grandma's tonight because it's date night! So you have, besides your Clark Kent outfit, because this is already getting wet from drool, I'm putting some PJs in there for Grandma. Not for Grandma, I don't think she'll fit in there. But for you, at Grandma's, what else do we need? You got your bib. Thanks for grabbing that. And I guess we'll get you a couple toys too. And I don't want to leave you on the bed. Maybe if I watch you while I slowly go over here. Whew. You did it. Thanks for being a good boy. And not making Daddy dive to catch you. Yeah. That's the book. That's the first, today's the first time I put him down for a nap where he didn't cry. And I think I kind of tricked him a little bit because he was holding this book while we were on the bed here. So while he was still holding it, I just lowered him into the crib. And he was doing kind of what he's doing there. Just looking at it, hanging out. I dimmed the lights. And 10 minutes later, I checked the monitor. And this guy was asleep. So if that's a solution, if he just wants to read before bed, I love it. You'd be the best baby ever. And the smartest. I kind of wish the camera had been rolling on that. I just ran and grabbed it to share this with you. I'm making the bottles for tonight and tomorrow. And I threw a scoop into the bottle. But there's a flaw in that plan. Oops. Better hide it before Therese comes home. Quentin?
Where's Daddy?
Quentin? Are you asleep? Quentin? Hi. You okay? And you're pinned in there. I think we have to adjust the straps a little. You're getting bigger. Okay.
Growing all the while.
See you, Mom. Hey everybody, it's date night. We're on a
dark.
dimly lit street. So let's try this.
I know, we're here for a reason.
We are indeed.
Well, we're on our way to somewhere else, but we want to show you something for a reason.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Check it out. That is where the Super Smith show began. That's not true at all. But it's an important chapter in the Smith legacy. This is the Enoch Turner Schoolhouse. Like flipping it the other way. So hopefully you can see what I'm looking at here. It's a beautiful little schoolhouse. The first public schoolhouse in Toronto. Not a schoolhouse anymore, but kind of a not kind of a landmark. It is a landmark. And yeah, that's where we got married.
I was gonna say, you're gonna tell them what happened there?
That's what happened. I thought I had already mentioned that.
No, you didn't.
That important part of that. Yeah.
That's where we got married.
That is the spot.
2 years ago.
Yep. And everything went downhill from there. Oops.
And that's why we're on date night.
Yeah, we got
Rekindling our marriage.
We're gonna renew our vows tonight. Surprise, baby. Wow, beautiful little space, especially once you fill it up with some happy family and friends. It was the best party I've ever been to.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people make a wedding about everyone else. We tried to make it.
We were very selfish.
We were very selfish, but it was this is the one chance we get to celebrate us, and no one's gonna be upset about it, right?
Everyone had a really good time though.
Yeah.
So.
We said, hey, everyone pick one song you want to hear in the playlist. It was a really cool playlist, and we had posters made up, pretend movie posters of us as centerpieces, and it was just a really cool night. Little mini burgers.
We didn't have dinner. We just had appetizers.
All appetizers. The fanciest party I've ever been to.
Bar, so that's why everybody had a good time.
Yeah, all movie themed drinks. There was the White Russian from Big Lebowski, a martini for James Bond, and Cosmo for the ladies for Sex and the City. It was just a really cool party.
I'm cold.
Okay, my hand's cold too. So we came down to the distillery district to check out the Christmas market that they have. Didn't read the dates on there. So this is the Christmas market. It looks like there'll be lots of nice stuff.
It starts in 2 days.
We're so close. Therese was saying it's like having presents and not being able to open them now because they're all there and we can't go in.
We don't know what's inside.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This will be the way we do this.
Hi. Hello, come in. Oh.
Tricked you.
Oh, you got my nose.
So that was my bad. I even looked on my phone to see what was going on, and I had the page saved that said what date it was. I'm like, oh yeah, the Times. It starts at 6.
That's something
Great.
I would do.
Just go past some of the directions and go right to the end.
Don't always read.
I learned from the best,
things.
baby. So we're going to grab a pint and then meet our friends Graham and Jordy somewhere. I broke the news to them. Graham was here with me when we decided, and neither of us looked at the date it was starting. So, whoops. Now it's time to get some beer.
I'm cold. I need to warm up. Hi. Good meeting you here.
Hey, you come here often?
Yeah, only when hot guys are around.
Wait a minute, I hope she's talking about me.
So date night did not go as we originally planned since we were 2 days early for the Christmas spectacular at the Distillery District. But we still had a good time. We hung out with Graham and Jordy, and we had some grub, and then we had some dessert.
I didn't whip out the camera, or my phone rather, while we were with them, because I still haven't broken that seal where I just start recording as people are there. I'm sure they would have been fine with it too, but it still doesn't feel natural to be like, all right, here we are enjoying a good time. You guys are having a good time, right? And if we're doing this, we kind of have to let people know that we are doing this, and that's my hang up, I think, is that I was thinking about it while we were sitting. We went to Cafe Dimitri's and had some ice cream, and that would have been a perfect time to show you guys where we were, a cool place in the Danforth, and I'm like, I'm just going to check my phone and I'll put it back in my pocket.
But on the other hand, I think sometimes it's just nice to put the camera down and...
It's true. You want to have some private moments as well. You want to share, be honest with you guys and share things, but also you don't want to live your entire life on camera too, right?
Like we're having a good time, and
we're not living for ourselves, we're living for the camera.
If we're constantly saying, ooh, we got to bring out the camera, and then that's interrupting the flow of conversation, then that's kind of cool,
I promise you, if like an ice cream sundae fell on Teresa's head, I'd whip out my phone and I'd take a picture for you guys. I promise right now.
Although there was a photo taken of my sundae. It was really good.
Flash that on screen right there, because
I couldn't finish it. Yeah. I should have stopped a few minutes before I actually did. I got about 3/4 of the way down. I should only have eaten half. It was called Peanuts Envy. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so filling because we also just had dinner and hey!
What?
Those weren't mine. Rude.
Making up for not sharing the ice cream.
I'm gonna share your end.
No!
Anyhow. Do you like my hair? I got my hair cut.
Pretty snazzy.
It's so much better I feel so much better. My hair grows so fast. There'll be more hair talk tomorrow because I have other things I want to do with my hair tomorrow. Anyhow, Quentin is still at...
Hair today, hair tomorrow?
There'll still be hair tomorrow.
Hair today and hair tomorrow.
Quentin's still at Mom Smith's, so he should be coming home soon.
Right.
Alan let me have the whole afternoon off. I have not
allowed it.
Seen my son since 1:30 this afternoon. I went and got my hair done, and then I just stayed downtown, and I was even bored, but I didn't complain because I haven't done that in like a year.
It's a good problem to have when you're...
I just went to like the bookstore and like hung around and looked at books for Quentin.
Yeah, I realized as you're on your way home, like you don't get that very often, you know?
I haven't had that in over a year. Or since he was born.
You'll go out for errands, but like it's not
for like an hour, and then I'm like, I have to be home. I wasn't in a hurry today, and that's
Yeah.
the first in a long time. So
That's
thanks,
a-
baby.
Yeah, so this should happen more often because that's important to I'm not
Yeah.
kicking you out of the house.
No,
But-
please kick me out of the house.
But because I want you time as well as Quentin time.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's important to reset yourself.
Yes, yes, it is.
Pro tip of the day, life pro tip.
And
Take you time, internet.
And
You were bewildered by my pro tip.
and yeah, now I'm excited to see him. Anyhow, we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Good morning. We're cutting it close to being afternoon. We got like 7 minutes left, but it is morning. Everybody's up. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Look at cutie pie. Yeah, you're a cutie pie. Shy cutie pie.
I'm too busy to vlog. I'm slaving over the stove.
He's making lunch.
Caught this tuna, put it in a can, and opened it up again.
Put some flavoring in it. It's all good.
Yeah, marketed it as somebody.
Yeah, so it is almost afternoon. We're all up and ready to go. This little guy woke up from his nap. This guy woke up from bedtime. But I've been up since 7. Got my workout in, and yes, I worked out my PJs. I just put on socks and a sports bra and a headband, and I worked out. So we're about to have lunch, and then I'm gonna do something that I have not done since I was like, what, 15 years old? I'm dyeing my hair. Nothing spectacular, obviously. I'm kind of going for just a more vibrant.
Spectacular.
Well, I hope it looks
Nothing
amazing.
Drastically different.
No, I'm hoping to be. I mean, it's still red, but I've just been feeling kind of. It's just dull. I don't know if it's the weather or the fact that I do have some like whiter hairs coming in. That's kind of making me feel like it looks a lot less vibrant than I'd like, and I want something a little bit different. So I decided I'm just gonna do this. So hopefully it's basically just gonna be a more vibrant shade of the shade it is now. So not a big deal. But I have to say, as a redhead, buying this at the store was really, it made me really self-conscious, because I don't know if any of you guys who aren't redheads get this at all. For you ladies, if anyone has ever asked you if your hair is natural, because redheads get it asked all the time. It's kind of rude, really. So you grow up thinking like you don't want other people to think that you dye your hair, because you don't. This is my natural hair color. So when I was actually picking this up, there was like a skincare specialist there, and she was telling me, like, she saw the dye, and then she commented on my hair, and then she assumed that I dyed my hair, and then I had to explain that this was the first time since I was 15 that I was dyeing my hair. So it's a little.
friend.
It's a little nerve-wracking. Makes me feel like I should like just buy it online so no one knows. It's almost like embarrassing to do this as a redhead. But I want something different. I've just been feeling kind of blasé about my hair. So I'm actually going to do it now because I'm really gross and sweaty, and you're supposed to dye it when it's not shampooed and it's dry. So I don't want to shower, have it wet, get it dry. I don't want to use the blow dry because I don't use one. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I'm doing it now. So crazy before here. That's my hair. I don't think you can see my hair, the difference right now in my hair, because it's still wet, but it's just a little bit darker or more copperier. You'll see when it's fully dry, because it's still wet and I don't blow dry my hair, but anyhow. Yeah. Da, da. You're such a boy.
How does Woody feel about that? He deserves it. Ooh.
Come walk over here. Oh,
That was just a
not
stretch.
that way.
That was a one-stepper.
Is that Woody?
We've been spending the entire day trying to catch you taking more than one step. I know.
Come
Aren't you gonna walk for us ever again?
Nope.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll make you walk. I'm sorry, Lord Vader. Are you excited about the Star Wars trailer?
Yes!
Oh, I'm so excited. You didn't even tell me. What's Star Wars? That's gonna be a fun day when you're old enough to figure that all
Boink.
out. And to avoid the big spoiler, show it to them before everyone knows, all the kids know. I've seen videos of that where parents show their kids the movies for the first time and they videotape their reaction when Darth Vader says he's Luke's dad. And you just see the shot because the kids have been watching this hero fight the villain and that's all they've ever seen is heroes fight villains. Like, Luke, I am your father. And the kids' reactions.
I guess it just took it for granted now, right?
Brain. Yeah, it's just fact for us. But if you're watching that for the first time,
I guess
the
so.
villain is the dad.
Don't remember that.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't watch this vlog until I show you that, Quentin. We'll put a spoiler alert. Star Wars spoiler. Secret Star Wars info included.
Oh,
there's
title.
our title. Leaked Star Wars info.
What do you think? You gonna say goodnight to everybody? Good night. Good night. Say good night. No.
Not today.
Okay. Night, night. Boop.
I'd stay tuned to that dial, folks, as they said in the 40s. Because I think this guy is going to be walking in days.
Yeah.